further ado, at this time I'm going to call the Holy Apostle Chief High Priest. It's going to take us to celebration and glorification of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ on this holy Sabbath day. That honor is bestowed upon the God and Comforter, Holy Apostle Chief High Priest, TAZADAQYAH.
Why haven't you learned anything?
Cults are secretive. Only some people have access to all the cult's information, their finances, their leadership hierarchy.
Jim Jones, along with many cult leaders, used a spy system, and they still keep on using them today. Jim Jones had a spy system in place in which people came to him and they tattled, they told tales on everybody else in order to get in his good graces. And then it would make it seem, when he would be talking to his group, as if he got these messages by some superhuman means. And he would say, so-and-so, has been thinking lecherous thoughts about so-and-so. And in most cults, people have told me while they were in, they tattled all the time on their friends.
When you look at other DVDs, I think it's one called What's the Word? I think that's the one where he had that funeral for that sister, Cashapp.
Before I left, I told you to make garments for what? What garments were I talking about specifically on this topic that I'm talking about? Go.
For the apostles.
For what?
Funeral garments.
Everybody hear me? That's because I know something. That's because I know something. Now, I'm saying that before we actually attend the funeral. Everybody understand me? I got their garments ready for a funeral that we're going to have to perform. Everybody understand that? That was before I left. Was it not quite as about?
Yes, sir.
And I told him to do it, and I told him to make sure that he get it done. Everybody understand that? Now, again, I'm saying this so that you can believe and you can know that Christ is the one that's governing these nations. There's no way man can know these things. Death, life and death is in the hand of God. Everybody understand that? And I'm not saying these things to make you sad. If I wanted you to think, is it me? Everybody understand what I'm saying? But we will be attending the funeral. We won't be sad.
Then it would make it seem, when he would be talking to his group, as if he got these messages by some superhuman means.
This is one of the lowest things that Jermaine Grant, aka TAZADAQYAH, did, was use the death of a member to appear as if God is speaking to him.
Cult leaders are able to induce guilt in their followers by almost any means possible. If you think your mother and dad or your aunt or your uncle or your grade school teachers were good at making you feel guilty, cult leaders do differently than our parents and the teachers. They take the power of the whole group and turn it against the person that they're putting on the hot seat and making them feel guilty. It's very rare that, in a schoolroom, that the teacher gets a whole class pointing and chanting, sinner, 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 and so on. But cult leaders get very effective at turning the group to help make you feel more guilty. And then by having people who inform, it makes you feel guilty that you had even thought of anything, because through the tattling network, the cult leader hears your innermost secrets that you only told your lady friend in the next room, or that you told your husband or you told your wife. So you get to feeling guilty for even thinking thoughts that would get you in trouble with the cult leader. So the more and more you're made to feel anxious and guilty, the more and more you suppress any critical ideas toward the cult or the leader.
With my cousin who's still in this place, this is a sister who was used by TAZADAQYAH as a spy. There was a lot of inside and secret information that there was no way that TAZADAQYAH could have known what was going on within Orlando. The only logical conclusion is that he was being given this information by a member in the church, which I understand now that it was actually my cousin TAZADAQYAH, who's an elect lady. She was given secret information to these to TAZADAQYAH about the current members in Orlando, so TAZADAQYAH can supposedly keep an eye on Orlando, and the members will be amazed that TAZADAQYAH, or the cult leader, even knew this information. They won't know how he got the information, when all along there's a spy within the church giving him this information.
Jim Jones, along with many cult leaders, used a spy system.
Do you understand? Now I'm gonna tell y'all that. Use your common sense with that.